Hey guys, happy Tube Tuesday. It's me, Moon Pies, brought to you by netstories.com with 6 ways to find out what's trending. Now, trends is something that people on YouTube may not necessarily care about. You're here making content for the people who love your content, they love your channel, they love who you are. And maybe you're a vlogger, or maybe you are actually out there making videos on a specific streamlined product, and you're thinking, I'm just going to keep doing what I'm doing because it's what's working. You can always get better. And one way to know to get better, you have this great content, so you have the supply of what you want, but demand is the other side of this equation. People need to want to see your content. And one way to ride that is to ride the trends, see what's happening out there, and apply it to your videos. So there's 6 sites, technically 5 and change, 5 and infinity, but I'm going to go through 6 steps of websites that you can help you find what's trending. And by trending is stuff that's actually being relevant, being discussed, popular right now, which is pretty important. Number 1, of course, and it's YouTube's parent company, Google Trends. And this is trends.google.com, or you can just Google Trends on Google, and it'll send you to Google Trends. This is like the Mac Daddy of all the sites that are trending. You basically get some great descriptions. It has massive list of everything that's trending right now. So it could be any kind of story that's percolating in their search engine. If people are searching for stuff, it's going to show up there. And since Google is the world's largest search engine, you could be pretty safe that they have the best data on what people are looking for right now. And the cool thing about Google Trends is that you can dial down deep into it and pick any topic. So basically whatever your videos are about, or whatever you want to write about, just punch it in the very top in the search bar within Google Trends, and then it'll tell you what people are searching for now. So it's a very handy tool to have, and it'll also tell you the popularity of that term over recent time, so you know whether what you're working on is something that's growing in popularity as far as people looking stuff for it or not. Number 2 is, of course, Twitter. Now, Twitter is the original now trending site, and if you look up, if you have an account of Twitter, if you set it up, the column is on your left, and there you'll have the list of everything that's trending. But by default, Twitter tends to give you, basically based on your geography and based on your interests. So you have a very set world view of what your Twitter is trending on Twitter that's relevant to you. They want you to check stuff out. They know you couldn't care less about some other stuff, so they're giving you just stuff that's relevant in your area. So people in your area are searching for, and for a similar interest to you. You can actually opt out of that. Just click down on the little to the settings, and you can change it. Instead of customize, you can just set a broader area, and you could do that too. Either way, you're going to get different ideas, some same things. With Twitter, of course, keep in mind it's sometimes like Twitter on top, like as of this Tuesday, it's a national Oreo day, so it's Oreo turns 100 or something like that. So that may be more of a sponsored thing, and you don't want to necessarily fall into that trap. But look deeper into it. Make sure it's not a sponsored tweet, promoted tweet, as far as what's trending, and then you will find something that's trending. Number 3 is Facebook, and Facebook got on the bandwagon a couple years ago. And in Facebook's case, the trending thing is to the right, and sometimes you have to scroll down on your news feed a little bit to get to the part beyond the ads and everything to see what's trending. And again, there's like just 3 or 4 items, and you can expand on it, so it's always cool. This morning, Tuesday morning, one of the items is the Emma Watson tattoo, a misspelled tattoo at number 3, which is probably more of a hot topic than number 1, which is a Ben Carson story. But you could always be the judge. Don't just assume that the number 1 thing is a thing you want to work on, but work your way down. Number 4 is BuzzFeed. Now, BuzzFeed is the original numbered list, everything, aggregate. And a lot of their stuff isn't going to really apply to you or even be something you could make videos out of. The number 1 item right now, but again, they have on the right side, they have a column of the stuff that's trending, the most popular stories. As of Tuesday morning here, on March 6, 2018, the top story was, "We know the color of your aura based on the foods you eat." And of course you're thinking, could I apply that to what I'm working on, the color of my aura based on blank? Maybe not, probably not. But keep in mind that, as silly as it sounds, that is the most popular BuzzFeed story right now. So there's clearly interest in this. So even if it's something that you may have to shoehorn into what you're working on, if it works, that's some inspiration for you. Number 5, and this is just one of the many sites out there, TMZ.com. If you write entertainment stuff, if you're putting out entertainment videos, this is obviously a ground zero for rumors and trending topics. If there's a viral video of a star or a singer or any kind of celebrity that does something silly or does something great, but usually something silly, it winds up there, and then they buy the video, so they have exclusive rights to stuff. So it's it's the Emma Watson misspelled tattoo, but a lot of other celebrity things that are going on for you to consider and ponder. And then finally, number 6 is what's relevant to you: the top blogs, sites, social media accounts of the big wigs in your group, and not necessarily YouTube creators that are the big wigs, even though you can obviously do that. But you don't want to parrot what they're doing as far as following content, because then you're going to look like too much of a copycat. But just stuff that's relevant to stuff you like. Sometimes you get an early lead on something like that. So a lot of times you're going to come up, let's say in Facebook, in the trending on the right, right below the Emma Watson story, there's a Trevor Bayliss, the inventor of the wind-up radio, who died at 80. And you tell yourself, who's Trevor Bayliss? What's a wind-up radio? But if anyone's ever going to be coming to YouTube to look up Trevor Bayliss and wind-up radios, it's probably today. It's probably this week when the guy dies and he's in the news and there's all this stuff and people are just, I wonder who this Trevor Bayliss guy is. I wonder what a wind-up radio was. This is the little nuggets that you have to find that no one's really making videos about. And you have to put out your video first so you rank high early. And again, use these tags. We know the importance of tags and descriptions. Make sure whatever you're covering, if it's this Trevor Bayliss guy, make sure you mention it in the title, in the description, and in the tags to make sure you get noticed. My apologies, condolences to the Trevor Bayliss family. If he had a family, I don't know. I don't know anything about the wind-up radio, but I know right now, if there's ever been a time, it's right now when people are checking it out. So be relevant. Check out the trends because they matter. And these are just 5 sites. But again, the 6th one is sort of open-ended because in your world, there's so many probably blogs and social media accounts, Instagram accounts, different news sources. And a lot of these, like the major news sites, like the CNN.coms and stuff like that, they will tell you the top stories. And sometimes you'll find a little nugget there based on whatever news source you use and what matters to you. So you don't necessarily have to bend yourself out of shape and say, this is not, why would I do a Trevor Bayliss video? Why would I do an Emma Watson video? I just do unboxing of chocolate candies. But right now, it's what people are searching for. And if it applies to you in any way, hop on the trend. Again, I mean, a year from now, it may not matter. But when you're trying to pick up subscribers and spike up your views and trying to get people interested in what you're doing, you got to reach to them on what they want. And then let them know what you want to tell them. This is Moon Pies, Tube Tuesday, out.